What is up, guys? It is Here Life here today. So we are in Farzy SMP. So in this video I'll show you our little guide area as well how the server works. So yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so basically Farzy SMP is like a SMP server, and then it's basically an SMP server with like all the same auction house and all that, but you can like vote on it and then get cool rewards. I was able to get like a rank for free one time in the auction house, so yeah, which is pretty cool. And right now on this server I have the creeper rank, which is like the pretty sure that's like the third best rank in the whole entire server. So yeah, and I have around 1.5 million monies in this game, so not too bad. I used to have like 4.5 million, but I spent a lot on the zombie rank that I used to have. So yeah. So and on this server I am in a guide. So on this server I'm basically in like a guide, which is like you could create like your own teams. And our guide is called Minecrafters. And then yeah, it's actually pretty decent. We're like on the 8th place on the guide leaderboard. So yeah, not too bad. So like I'm like the co-owner of the guide. The owner of the guide actually has a YouTube channel as well, so you should definitely subscribe to him. I'll put it on the description, so it's right here basically, and make sure to subscribe to him. And then why not we start off with this area right here. So the area that I'm in is the guide owner's base basically. So this is like the main storage room right here. And then we had a griefer one time, so and then someone stole. So yeah, we're still like figuring that out right now, but ignore all that in this video. And then we have like our smithing table, like player shop that I didn't set up yet, but got some furniture and all that. And then in these chests right here we have enchanted books, which is actually custom. There's like custom enchanted books, which is pretty cool. We have some like, these are called like kind of hoppers. So like for example, like the crop hopper, whenever you place it down, whenever you harvest something, in that chunk, every single crop will go in that hopper. So yeah, we have some other stuff right here. Some mob drops, blocks. We actually have a lot of blocks actually. Armor trims. Oh yeah, we're actually pretty stacked on armor as well. Some more stuff, tools, food and all that. Player heads, so like you could, so there's like that thing called the Kolf I think. This is where you could do like PvP battles and all that, and then if you kill someone you get their head, which is pretty cool. And we're actually really stacked on the guide, so yeah. And then this is our guide rules, obviously. We have some of that. Here's like the spawn that I made earlier. And then if we go down here, if I can, that. So in here is like our XP farm and all that. So if we go over here and go down this side right here, and this is another guide member. So like if we go down here, we have all this stuff. It's used by mob hoppers, so yeah, which is pretty cool. So we have our guardian farm. In here we have our wither skeleton, and if we go right here, our breeze. So yeah. And you could get spawners from like crates and all that, which is pretty cool, so yeah. And if we go here, we have a brewery. So like this is where we could brew our potions and all that. We have our storage for all that. We actually have a lot of potions in here, so it's pretty cool. Actually, those might come in handy for the PvP battles. And if you go right here, this is like our guide announcement / to-do list. So like for example, like reach the number 1, finish the greenhouse, and and finish the highway. So yeah, that's basically it. Don't worry about that right there, but if you keep going up here, you can climb this ladder to our second floor, which is basically our guy meeting basically. So this is like we could chat about stuff, and we have obviously like guy leader, myself, my alt account, some other members right here, and this is one of my friend. So yeah. Now if we go down to right here and go up this staircase, we're gonna go to the guy member's extra, his original base basically. So like right here he has his like enchanting table spawners, some chest, nether portal and all that, which is pretty cool. So yeah. And we actually have a lot of food down there, so yeah. Now if we go to here, we have our sugarcane farm, which is actually automatic. The last time that I was on, I didn't remember we had this whole entire platform, but I only remember we only had like this much. So like whenever sugarcane grows, the observer activates the pistons, and the pistons breaks the sugarcane. And then if you go down here, we have like the hopper system, and here's all the sugarcane we have. Then now if we go all the way back down to here, we have our prison basically. So this is basically for like whenever someone breaks the rules in our guide basically, and they'll be sent to right here. So we have like, this area is not done yet, but we still have like the basics. The first floor is basically done, so yeah. And then if we go this way to down here, we have our dock. So like this is like for transporting myself. Oh, I think a squid just got in there, but yeah. And so this is basically for like fishing, and then like I'm starting to dig out the canal that connects. There should be like a water source all the way over there. Yeah, right there. So yeah, I need to dig out that area yet right now, but I'm gonna get to that soon. But we go back up here and cross this bridge, it leads to one of our guy member space. So whenever you enter, he's actually pretty stacked. He has like the whole entire chest area, diamond beacon, enchanting table, nether portal, and all that. He actually has coarse fruit, which is pretty cool. So yeah. Now if we go beside right here, here is our greenhouse. So basically this is like our main like farming area. Basically we made this like 2 days ago actually. So yeah, this is really new. And then if we actually didn't finish the roof as well, and this little plot right there, so we might have to get to that soon, but yeah. And then we had to carve out this whole entire like hill thingy right here, so yeah, it was a lot of work. If we go right here, this is a highway basically with minecart, which leads to my base. We'll get to that later. But we have double diamond beacons, so like we're really stacked. And we still have like all those diamond blocks left over down there, so yeah. And if we go right here, this is like the rooms of the AFK room that we used to have. There was a griefer on our server one day, and then they moved the AFK room because it wasn't in one of our claims. And then the date that was griefed was actually kind of a coincidence, as you can see, so yeah. So, and then if we continue this path right here, it leads to that guy's base right there. And then if we go right here, we basically have our shop where we sell, like, for example, like cooked beef. So yeah. And then if we go back out, we're gonna go to one of my friend's base, which is right here. He's actually pretty stacked as well, as you can see. He has a lot of diamond beacon right here. And then this is his house basically, so he has his bed, his first ever pickaxe, all the furnaces, the garbage hole, I guess. And then if you go down here, he literally has like a secret area down here. Like the AFK room, infinite water source, nether portal out of diamonds actually. Automatic sugarcane farm and a collection down there. If you go right here, there is an empty room. I don't know what the purpose is for, but yeah. Now if you go up here, he has a storage room basically, and a balcony. Pretty cool. Now, this was used to be a sugarcane farm that we had. Someone took all the sugarcane that I grew, so yeah. And then this is like one of the other ruins. This is like this was used to be our meeting room, but we moved it all the way over there, so yeah. If you go here, this is his auto food farm. So basically he has like a redstone clock that activates the dispenser like that. And then it kills all the pigs and all that. And if you go down here, he has his storage room basically, where he stores all the food. Okay, now I'll show you this little cool bridges right here, which is pretty cool. Now I'll show you this area. So this is like our tree farm. So we grew saplings right here. I made this yesterday actually, so yeah. And then yeah, so that's basically it. And then if we keep going right here, this is one of my other friend's base right here. She actually wasn't online for like a lot actually, so yeah. I wonder when she'll get back on. If we keep going right here, so this is basically my base. So here's my house. We have like this little area right here. Go up, we have the storage room that I don't really use now since I already have one. And then we have a map. And then if we go right here, we actually have a sniffer. And this is like basically my museum, basically. My first ever pickaxe, second pickaxe and all that. My first armor shield. And I just saw one of our guy members. What is he doing? I don't know what he's trying to do, but who knows. We have our wall of heads. So this is like my mob head collection and player heads. And my nether portal, my small diamond beacon. This is like my main source of getting food on this server. So basically I usually have 4 spawners and then I kill all the animals. And here we have an enchanting room with the anvil and all that, and a grindstone. If we go back here, we have my main storage room basically. So a lot of wood, stone blocks, color, other blocks, nature, and nether food. We actually have a lot of food right here. So netherrack, which I have a ton of. I probably need to find some sort of a way to get rid of that. Tools, armor, non-stackables, miscellaneous and overflow, gems. I'm pretty stacked, not too much, but still. Then nature items, mob drops, functional blocks, saplings, crops, items, and redstone stuff. So yeah. And I made this bridge that goes to nowhere. I don't know what the purpose is for, but I just made it because it looked pretty cool. And yeah, so that's basically our area on this server. Now we'll get to the player shop, which is the auction house, basically. So if we do /AH, this is like our player shop, basically. So, like for example, someone already bought all my steak that I was selling in here, so yeah. And then if we go right here, netherite upgrade and all that, smithing templates, which is pretty cool, so yeah. That's basically the auction house, and then yeah. So that's basically it on this server. I'll leave the IP on the screen right now. And also the IP will be on the description, and make sure to subscribe to my channel and the Golden Bro YT channel. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.